boy wiped me slap. I was in 100 level at the time. This was like 2 weeks after resumption, and I was still with my friend off campus because I was unable to get an hostel space. I didn't pay school fees on time because I had to change my course. Like, long story. But my daddy did not want me to stay off campus because he said he does not like Ekpoma. Ekpoma is not safe. But me, I wanted to be a big girl, so I stayed off campus with my friend. I think second week of resumption, yes. While I was still looking for an hostel space as at the time. So this day we came back from the campus. We were tired. We came back home. I think around 4ish. We made egusi soup. Before we were done, it was like 7. After eating, we went outside to like mingle with the neighbors because she and the other occupants, they were sharing the flats, but they had a common entrance door, right? So even when we go inside to lock our own door, that main door can be open if the last person is still outside or if somebody is still outside. So when we're done around 8 or 9, we went inside. They were still outside, mates, yes, our flatmates, they were still outside, so we just left them and went to sleep. I think middle of the night I heard a funny scream and I woke up. I was like wondering who was screaming, but then I heard somebody's voice, like a man's voice, saying, "Are there people in the other room?" That's when I realized what was going on, and I tapped my friend that, "If let's say thief don't come over." Thief don't come our house, and she was sleeping. She was deep in her sleep, so she could not understand what was going on. She just stood up, but before we could actually address anything, because we had like door demarcation to the other room now, so anything you are saying in your room, it's most likely to be heard in the other room. So before we could like understood what was going on, the guy had already come to our door and started knocking on our door. My friend was like, "Is that?" The boy now said, "If you don't put this, I'll break the door." That's what my friend, I was doing. That's how my friend has stood up. I went to open the door for the guy. She didn't even know it was a thief. She just stood there, and the guy now pointed the torch like hell on his hand on her face. That's when she now realized what was going on. We're just there. The boy asked us to face down. We faced down. Mind you, I was on my period. I was wearing pad, and I wore like a 9-wear, like a short 9, like a gown. Like my body was open. Do you understand? So he asked us to bring our money, bring everything out. When we brought it out, he asked us to rest on the floor, put our head on the floor, and went back to the other room. When he was going to the other room, he talked to somebody outside. At first, I stood up to wear trouser. My man now said, "If you wear trouser, you carry his mind to where probably his mind was not going to." And I went back to like lie down, arrange the gown where to cover my bum bum, and I was just there. I was laying like at the edge of the bed. When he came back, he was not touching on me. He was like, "What are you hiding?" I said, "No, hide anything." He said, "What's that?" I said, "I'm on my period, that's pad." So he kept on touching, like, I don't know. Me that said if he's anything we'll fight, but I was just I didn't know what to do. I was almost crying. I was not like, "Daddy, I beg." That's why this boy wiped me slap. This boy gave me slap. I was just there. I not saying anything again. Then the other people in the other room, I think one of them now screamed again. He now went back to the other room. I think he now wanted to carry the other guests to go and open the other doors. Those ones, the sister was not dragging with them. She was not shouting, "Thief, thief, thief." That's how they ran out. Mind you, these people came to rob us without gun, without anything. So that's how they ran out. We didn't sleep again till like in the morning. I said the next day I went home straight from Ekpoma, which is not far. When I was going home, that's how breeze was not past, like breeze was blowing and I could feel it in here. Man, it was spinning me. When I got home, I went to hug my mommy. I was not crying. Oh my god, I don't even cry. I was not crying though. And I told my mom what happened. My dad was not saying, "Shebi, he told me." That's why I said he does not like Ekpoma. He does not want me to stay off campus. I will go to the hostel. If I don't get hostel space, I should go and stay in hostel mocks first till I get an hostel space. I went to stay in hostel mocks so before I now got an hostel space. Oh, that situation traumatized me throughout my 100 level. They not born you to tell me to come and do sleepover where. If it's more than school hostel, I go nowhere. Like I hated to be outside the school hostel.